Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the fifth edition of E&L PULSE, a monthly webinar series by E&L MENA. I'm Marshall Thomas Joseph from GL Exhibitions, and it's wonderful to have all of you today. At GL Exhibitions, we have been organizing exhibitions and conferences for the last 3 decades, creating platforms that connect industries, businesses, and decision makers. E&L MENA represents the next phase in the evolution of DL Dubai, reflecting our broader vision to engage the industry more continuously and meaningfully throughout the year. Our shows are not just for 3 days, they're for 365 days. And as a part of this strategy, we are proud to introduce E&L Pulse, a buyer insight webinar series designed to help our exhibitors and potential exhibitors better understand the market. I would like to thank our panelists for joining us today and also our moderator for their time to share their expertise and also being part of such a wonderful session. Also, a special thank you for all of you joining us online today. We hope you find this session insightful. Today's session is moderated by Noor Abbas. Noor, pleasure to have you on board. I'll hand it over to you.
Pleasure to have you as well. So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of E&L Pulse, brought to you by the Entertainment and Leisure Show and Business of Entertainment. I'm your host, Noor, and thank you for joining us today. Our conversation today focuses on a very interesting shift which is taking place across the leisure and entertainment industry, the evolution of gaming from something traditionally experienced on a screen into more of a physical, social, and immersive entertainment experience. We are seeing gaming being integrated into family entertainment centers, malls, and leisure destinations through social gaming, interactive interactions, immersive environments, VR, AR, and other technology-led experiences. Across the Middle East, developers and operators are looking at how these experiences can attract new audiences, increase dwell time, encourage repeat visitation, and importantly, create new revenue opportunities. So today, we want to explore not just where gaming is going, but also how the industry can turn these opportunities into more of a successful and commercially sustainable environmental experiences. So we have 3 excellent panelists with us today, bringing different perspectives from across the gaming, FEC, and immersive entertainment ecosystem. Let me introduce our speakers, starting with Mr. Kevin Williams.
Well, thank you very much for the introduction, and it is a pleasure to be here. I would also like to thank the team, the operational team, for inviting us. I run KWP, which also publishes the Stinger Report, and I specialize in the immersive interactive entertainment as well as the social entertainment landscape.
All right, and now we have Mr. Mohamed Attia with us.
Thank you, everyone. It's a pleasure to be part of these discussions. I am the founder and owners of Ground Control Entertainment Company, who develop a lot of entertainment and immersive and social entertainment across the Middle East. I think what's happening in MENA today is much bigger than simply the growth of gaming. We are seeing fundamentally change the way people consume entertainment, and the customer is no longer looking for a place or a game or spend hours in arcade. They are looking to a more customer experience, which we'll discuss a lot today together.
And finally, we have Mr. Adel Miran.
Good afternoon to you, Noor, and thank you. It's a great day with the colleagues to discuss about very interesting subject. My name is Adel Miran. I'm based in Dubai, so I'm also a director in Dubai Holding and also a founder of Miranco Innovation and AI Consultancy. I think it's affecting the entertainment, and also we'd like to add value with the colleague and to be excellent webinar. Thank you.
I would like to say that it is such a pleasure to have 3 of you here with us, and I can't wait to dwell more into, how gaming is being integrated. And so, shall we get started? I can get with the first question. So let's start by looking at the bigger picture. You know, gaming is moving well beyond traditional arcades and screen and is increasingly becoming a physical, social, and immersive entertainment experience. What do you believe is driving this shift? And how significant is the opportunity for the leisure and entertainment industry in the MENA region?
It is important that we understand that we're dealing with a brand new generational audience that has been immersed by video games, by the internet, obviously, and by a culture where everything is interactive. And it is that agency or interactivity that is driving the new generation of entertainment and play. Immersive technology may be a great thing to have, but having a great game and a great experience that can be shared with their friends and their families seems to be equally as important, if not more. And one of the biggest situations that we need to be aware of going forwards, and something that we as a consultancy spend a lot of time evaluating, is the trends that are driving the generational move. Agency, interactivity, and gamification are all important.
Mr. Mohamed Attia, would you like to say?
I think my answer will be in two or three parts. I think first is a consumer. So we have younger generation has growing up gaming by they don't necessarily want to experience it alone. I think they need not only on the screen, they wanted an experience on with friends, socializing, and with family and with physical activity, not just only tech activities. The second is a technology, other VR, AR, projection mapping, interactive environment, motion tracking. All of this technology allow us the gaming concept to turn it into physical experience. But important, we don't believe technology itself is a product. So we will not consider technology itself. The experience is the product. The technology is the enable only. The enabler only is a technology, but the experience is the product itself. So third, there is a major commercial opportunity for operators. Traditional entertainment can have relatively short customer journey, but when you have it combined with gaming, with F&B, with immersive experience, with technology experience, this significantly will increase the double time and create multiple revenue stream for each operators. So, and this is the power of MENA. We have young generations across all MENA regions, and this allow us. So we are seeing an immense investment in new entertainment destination, mall, tourism projects. So I believe the opportunity is not just to create more FEC, the opportunity is to create new entertainment ecosystem with a very immersive experience.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed Attia. I would like to hear a few words coming from Mr. Adel as well.
Absolutely. Well, we see the massive era of entertainment is in the MENA now, and especially in United Arab Emirates, if we talk about it. So the thing is that it's not about the screen, it's not about, the gaming itself. The visitor, they are looking into something which is really telling the stories and attraction and within it. So with what we see from the technology, I believe that will be, especially into artificial intelligence, will be affecting into this. It's not now, but in upcoming years. I believe also the young digital population that affecting the region itself. They are looking to something. It's a young population, but the thing is that they are focusing into entertainment, into gaming, into things that with the strong foundation, what we are having here, strong venues that it can kind of contain those aligning with the. I'm not saying that let's leave the technology alone, but itself it's a combining with the experience with the technology, and also the human part is very important. Thank you.
Thank you so much for answering all three of you. We can now begin with the second question. Now, for FECs, malls, and entertainment destinations looking to integrate gaming into their offering, what does a successful gaming proposition actually look like, and how can operators move beyond simply adding gaming machines and instead create experiences that encourage engagement, dwell time, and repeat visitation?
We're at a interesting point now for many facilities. They have been established for a period of time, and now they have to look towards reinvesting in the development of the latest technology, but maybe they also need to be mindful of the entertainment experience that they're offering. We need to increase dwell time, so that is more social engagement. We also need to be more physical because our audience likes active entertainment. We're also needing to be mindful that the quality of the entertainment on display is more compelling to a wider and broader audience mix. We can't just be thinking of a younger audience. We also have to think maybe about the nightlife audience, the younger adults. Competitive socializing is an aspect that we've seen and charted on the international sector that is now becoming very important in the UAE, as many developers now look at both the beginning of the day and the end of the day as an entertainment option. But fundamentally, to the question being asked, how do we improve and how do we grow from this point on? It is by learning what has worked in the past and developing the next generation.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin Williams. Mr. Mohamed Attia.
I think this is very important point. I think one of the biggest mistake operators can make is say, let's add an arcade games. I think this is not enough anymore. I think you have to start the first with the customer journey, not the equipment. So when we develop entertainment concept, we ask ourselves, why will customer come? Why will the customer stay? Why will they spend? Why they will come back? So gaming should be integrated into the entire experience. For example, you can have competitive gaming, socializing gaming, immersive gaming, attraction, bowling, arcade, interactive challenges, all of these games, but you can connect it with those connect experience with F&B, with event, tournament, all of that. It has to be a full customer journey before you say, oh, I want to select these games. And also, as Kevin said, generation is different. Also, customer journey is different. Customer from nightlife is not the same customer who come afternoon. It's completely different criteria when you select the games. So imagine a customer come to get a digital profile. They play different games. You collect points, compete with your friends, all of that. So unlock the whole reward system also will add value to your customer journey. So I think gaming become the operating system of the destinations. So it's just will be also a futures of all this gaming. So I think and there is another important element in the MENA, social and family entertainment. Because family are all connected. There will be also social entertainment. Gaming need to be connected with the families, so you can localize the experience itself.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed Attia. Mr. Adel?
Yes, of course, absolutely. I agree with my colleagues into, what's happening, through this journey. What it's very important, I believe, into one-stop shop. One-stop shop is kind of having all those facilities. It's not only about the machine, it's about the experience, how the family itself. It's not about also the children's. I believe that into families, into, the communities who would come into one place that it has, very important, attractive. It's experience. It's need something that to repeat, visitor repeat. It's only one time. It's we need to have those loyalty customers, that loyalty visitors that they can have, even with the trend of current situation, with that. So we can implement it, combining those with the technologies, I believe, and combining it with the latest machines that it has advanced technologies, not only smart, it might be automation, it might be robotics, it might be different. But I believe into it, the socialing, to one place, into one destination experience. That will be. And also we don't forget about like kind of program we might do, like a loyalty program. I know that there is some entities they do, but I believe that we can do it something out of box. We think about it because we're gonna gain from it a repeating customer that have this, with the families, the whole family itself is not about, the children. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I do have a question, and if one of you could just answer, that'd be great. What makes someone come back, for a second time rather than experiencing it once and then moving on? Because we're talking about experiences, we're talking about a lifetime experience. But I would want to know, like, what would make me want to come back to you and be like, oh, this is actually a good thing. I can come back and I can bring many people with me as well.
Well,
Well,
you're.
yeah,
Oh no, please go for it.
go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
Thank you. I was just going to say that we call that repeat visitation, and that it is essential that the audience is enjoying the experience, but is compelled to come back again. There are, in our industry, when we're looking at interactive gamification, four key elements regarding repeat visitation. I've touched upon the first one, which is that the person is having a good time. We are realists. It is also value for money. We have to be prepared for that. Number three is an interesting one, the societal, the social enjoyment, FOMO, fear of missing out, being with your friends. But the final one, and the final one for me that is now going to become valuable for the future of our industry, is challenge. And that challenge is the gamification, high score chart, tournaments, events, competition. All of these draw an audience back to an entertainment venue, the same way that people are drawn back to sports. Please.
So, thank you, Kevin. And I'd like to add more also in regard of, I agreed with Kevin about it. He had a very point and touching point that related into that place, which is repeating, as I mentioned. It's also about, the environment itself. It's also about the, the services itself, about the staff, how they can manage, about, it's like like a visitor, they don't feel that they are coming into a place that they just coming and, having fun and go. No, something like, we feel that from the staff, from, smiling from the door until having that experience will be something different, you feel that this is the home, the families can see this is our favorite place. And also it's very important, sport to them every week or every time to time they visit. Why? They have a lot of competitors in the market, but I think is that there is a special on that place. There is something that within the human part, within the stuff. So it's a strategy behind it. It's about emotion, about that feeling, how they care. For example, family, they need to care about their kids inside. The stuff also having that things, to care about those, people, to care about different kind of categories of who's using those games. But I think also I agree with Kevin and his point and total what we're talking about here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for answering. I really like the point, about creating an experience rather than just, throwing in a bunch of games and just be like, oh, you can play. Because I, for one, have major FOMO, and I also like to have a lot of repeat visitations as well. So, it's good to hear that, these kind of stuff gives a reason for people to stay engaged and come back, be it with like, friends or families or, anyone that they want to bring. So let's take that one step further and talk about technology behind the experiences. All right. So we are seeing rapid advances in virtual reality, alternative reality, mixed reality, even interactive media, and other immersive technologies. How important is technology in creating the next generation of gaming experiences? And how can operators ensure they are investing in technology that genuinely, improves the visitor experience rather than just following the latest trends?
We are at that point now where we've talked a lot about technology, but we're
Yeah.
really at the coal face where we need to see the return on investment. The word VR, VR, VR has been used so many times as some fantastic opportunity to generate revenue, when in reality, I've had the pleasure of walking around a number of the venues in Dubai, especially, that deployed VR systems. And some of them saw great success, but a lot of them also saw a technology that was in its infancy and needed a lot more work to be done to it. We are now at a stage where I try to avoid using the term VR. I am talking about X. And it's not just because I want to use a different phrase, it's because we need to move on. This is a revolution and it is constantly turning. And we are now looking at multiple types of application. We're looking at mixed reality, where the individual puts on glasses or a lighter headset and is able to see the world around them and their friends while they're playing games. We're looking at spatial augmented reality, which is using projection mapping. And we're now looking to the next generation, which is phygital. And phygital is the mixture of a digital screen with a physical environment and creating an entertainment experience that is better than they can achieve at home, unachievable at home. So again, going back to what I said earlier, the technology is great, but the fun is better. And the fun leads to repeat visitation. And all in all, we want to have fun together rather than just with a box on our head.
Right, Mr. Mohamed Attia?
I think I will always speak about operations from customer experience, all of that, where Kevin is expert in this industry of technologies, is been there a long time. I always say technology should solve a customer problem or enhance the experience. If you just put the VR in arcade, or you put it in because it's fashionable now to buy VR or to buy mixed reality or whatever, that doesn't necessarily create a successful business for you. So we have to ask ourselves, does the technology make the experience better? Does it make it more immersive? Does it increase interaction? Does it encourage people to come back? Does it allow us to create something that cannot be experienced elsewhere at home? If the answer is yes, then the technology has a very important role in our experience or our arcade or our social entertainment. But if the technology becomes just more important than the experience, then we have a problems. And this is always I say. So, for example, customer doesn't necessarily come about or care about technology is usually behind the scene. They don't know the details. So they care only about, oh, they have an amazing time. Should I come back to this place or not? So that's why I believe the future will be always, as Kevin said, in different way. It will be hybrid entertainment. So we want to make sure, we will make sure to see more combination of physical and digital experience. I've been seen in all social entertainment. It's always the experience are more to physical, but how they integrate the technology to be part of it to make it more immersive technology. So and this will create smooth, very powerful, that the customer come back. One of the biggest challenge I think with the entertainment, that the customer have experienced something, why they should return. And this is the technology should allow us to change the continent, to challenges, as Kevin said, the competitions, experience without rebuilding the entire venue. So this is why I see technology becoming commercially very powerful for all our venues.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed Attia. I would also like to hear Mr. Adel say some few words.
Yes, of course. Facts. Basically, the technology will be the era and the wave for the next generation of entertainment. This is from my thought about the research which I do. Artificial intelligence, agentic AI, humanoid robot, and also, the quantum. This is basically will be the foundation for the next era of entertainment. Why? Because as of the companies who's the competitors and between them, they want to do it something fast. So I believe that the entertainment will be as kind of intelligence entertainment from my perspective is not only smart and also following with the latest, era of technology, as I mentioned. I do a lot of research into AI, but I believe that, those tools for the next 10 years will be affecting the sector as entertainment, and also will be, I can call it a new, kind of intelligence entertainment, which is, it will be affecting into, the colleague, they mentioned, into visitor journey, and also, the value, how we can do it. I believe that also the human robots technology will be affecting. Those days, the customer or visitor, they are looking something into action, into interact. As we mentioned before, it's not only screens, something that, you need to be into story, you need to be into, the action inside it, you feel it, so that you will have that passion to return back into that place or the venue. And I believe that the new era of entertainment will be intelligence entertainment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I actually love the point that, fun comes before technology. But what do you think? This is more like a curiosity question within myself. What do you think are the key ingredients that makes an experience genuinely fun, so that people can come back to with the technology more advancing nowadays?
May I
Of
congratulate
course.
Mr. Miran for creating a fantastic new phrase, intelligence entertainment. I think that touches upon it, and that kind of answers the question, which is, what is it that we really want from the entertainment that we're doing? We want to do it with people that we feel comfortable with, even if they are not family. We want to feel safe and happy, and in a group, like with sport, like with education, like with entertainment. The social engagement is important. One of the things that I think that we really need to be mindful of going forwards regarding this is the regionality, the involvement of making entertainment that talks to the region or the area in which we are, the incorporation of history and education into this, something that we like to call edutainment, where you don't just play together, you learn and grow together. And that's something that technology can help with. Smart glasses, augmented reality, even AI. But again, we're at early stages here, and we really need to learn what does work and generate strong interest and entertainment value, and what is just hype and needs to be put to one side.
Thank you
So,
so much, Mr.
yeah,
Kevin. Oh yeah, go
so
ahead.
I wanted to add, and thank you, Kevin. It's a valuable point actually, and I really like what you said. It's also, I want to mention something. If we are passionate with the technology or with the AI, I think the value of human is very important. Combining the technology with the human, we don't forget about that. We have that ethics. The things, the principle that who created the technology, who created that entertainment, the human. I believe that the priority from now, we have it even before the human part, very important, then the technology or AI, whatever we call it. We control that technology within the entertainment, within the, attraction, what we do. Always, from my perspective, also, I agree with you, even the human part, very important, and fun, the fun, what we feeling about it. I know that, it might be weird that why we mentioning the technology and the new era of AI within the, entertainment, because of, the wave is changing now. We had before 100 years something different than now. We had the electricity when it launched. We had the internet. We had, the mobile phone. Now we are entering into new era of AI. Everything is AI. Why? Either we want it or not. This is the reality. Government also focusing on it and concentrating. But from our side, it's not. We can enhance our skills from now. Even it's not about children's or school. No, no, no. I'm also every day I learn something new from day to day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, all three of you. Really, it helps me because I'm also a very curious person. And this is also a field that I really like within myself because, me and my family, we're really into gaming. So it's really nice hearing different opinions and how we're going to go with this in the future. And I also really much believe, technology can make an experience, but without the fun, it doesn't make it, a last long, like a lifelong experience. And I do believe that fun plays a crucial role. And, you know, if the experience isn't meaningful or enjoyable, technology isn't going to be successful on its own, which I digress, maybe in the future, but for now, that's how it is. And of course, innovation also comes with, a significant amount of investment. So that brings us to the commercial side of this, conversation. And which is, we are looking ahead over the next 3 to 5 years. How do you see gaming evolving within the MENA FEC's attraction and entertainment destination? And, I'd also, if you could answer the two questions at once, I'd also like to make this one a little more specific. What is that one trend, technology, or concept that you believe will have the biggest impact in the industry?
We've seen the investment in the MENA sector for esports. We've seen the investment for large theme parks linked to intellectual properties. We've seen the growth of family entertainment centers, and now we're seeing the explosion of what I would call competitive socializing or social entertainment venues aiming at an older audience. If I have to look in a crystal ball, especially for a sector that offers so much innovation and so much investment, the next 5 years is going to be consolidation. It is going to be taking all of these disparate components and bringing them together, possibly under one roof, but definitely connected. And this is, again, where technology can play a part. We are going to be able to select where we want to play, but we're also going to be able to have the venue where we're playing suggest to us what we should be doing. To be able to do that, we need to have a wide selection of entertainment and multi-activity entertainment venues targeting groups of individuals with a wide and immersive component of content is kind of really what the future of entertainment will be. It is taking forward what we've seen in the theatre and the cinema industry, in the sports stadium market, and now combining those all together into an audience, an entertainment, and an interactive experience from the home to the venue and back to the home again. And how much of that will be driven by technology or how much of that will be driven by application is going to be very dependent on how we work together in the future.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin Williams. Mr. Mohamed Attia?
I think I'll talk in two parts. I will take the latest of trends. I think we're going to see a lot in the Middle East, especially a lot of competitive and social gaming. We're gonna see immersive entertainment. We're gonna see physical digital experience. Why physical digital experience? Because I think the parents at home are a bit worried about their children's at home because they are more addicted to gaming at night, playing with their friends. They want something physical, at least they can move their body, which consume some powers or consume some activity which allow them to always be active. This is also, I seen a lot of all this physical with digital experience, but they really consume a lot of power on it, and I can see that moving. Location-based entertainment is also gonna lead in this time. We can see that in Saudi, UAE, and many other countries. I think technology-driven F&B and retail membership, loyalty programs, all of this are integrations is in the concept which allow customer to come back. That's I think I've seen all these trends right now across all. I think to build a sustainable business, I think you need to have the strong concept. You need to have the strong locations, which defines the customer journey, accessibility, visibility, also the revenue diversifications, which diversifications of all revenues. I think repetition visit, this is very important part also. Operations, standard operations procedures is very important also to build a sustainable business. Team should know what exactly they want to do. I think this all across to build the right sustainable business. Then you go with what's ever required in the market right now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed Attia. Mr. Adel?
Yes, of course, absolutely. Well, I will give you an example of how you build that strategy, one destination, which is Yas Island. To be honest, with Miran experience, they had it before 10 years ago. Having those, company, I will mention the sport destination like Miran, like, Warner Brother, like Climb, like Ferrari World, and it has all those attraction destination with the hospitality hotel into one island. Why? The reason to be one stop shop, as I mentioned also, and also having those facilities. Now they are building into it the Disneyland. I believe within all those, after 10 years, it's gonna be one of important place and entertainment even in the world, because they are building into something different, into attraction, into using those technology, immersive. It might be a hologram also, be part of entertainment in the future. Who knows? And also the latest technology. So I believe that the concept of Yas Island in Abu Dhabi, it's giving very very attractive destination that it has into one. And also they are doing a lot of project there, even instead of autonomous cars, which is reflecting into those destinations attraction, like linking with those destination, Warner Brothers, SeaWorld, and also the hospitality hotels there. So I believe that this is a good example what we're talking about, the sustainable location that will be into within the entertainment and expanding. Of course, in Dubai we have kind of what who Dubai Holding built, Dubai Parks and Resort, and also other destination nearby. So this is majority what we are looking into strategy, and also to building with the latest planning what we UAE aiming into it. It will be successful. We are into early stage, I believe.
Thank you so much, all three of you. I do believe that, investing plays a huge amount, especially when you're trying to create something so big, which is also at the same time so niche. So I wanted to ask, for someone, let's say, who's looking to invest in this space today, what is the one thing that you would tell them not to overlook?
Oh, only one thing.
Or you could name two or three. You can keep
No,
going.
no. We'd be here all night if we had to list. As a consultant that has to advise companies, we part of one of the things that we've come to understand is that there's different types of investors. Obviously, there are institutional, there are individuals, there are conglomerates. But at the heart is that they're looking to make a quick return on the investment that they put into whatever business. And when they come to us in the location-based entertainment industry, especially looking at the UAE and the fantastic opportunities and facilities out there, the one thing that we will try and advise all investors, no matter how big or how small, is do your research. Make sure that you understand what you're getting into, and also make sure that you listen. What is going to happen in the next few years? We can all speculate, but fundamentally, if you learn from what has gone from the past and apply it to the present, then it should give you an idea of the trajectory for the future.
I think
So
I
much.
think I will go in a very good a lesson, which is by a very important company in technology, Nokia. So I will just say a small word. Please invest in customer expectations. This is very important. They have started the success of Nokia to invest on customer expectation. What customer will expect in next phone? That's why they was the leader for many years. When they stop investing in customer expectations, immediately they fail. They didn't expect there is a new trend, there is a screen, there will be a touch screen, there will be a mic, there will be a camera, there will be face, back-to-back camera. They didn't invest in that. And this is the customer expectation, which convert the same wording of Kevin by different way. Research is very important. This is part of the customer expectation. You invest in customer expectation that lead you to the big picture of the full customer journey.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed Attia. Yes, Mr. Adel.
From my opinion, I believe the feasibility study is very important into the entertainment. The reason is, if the development will happen into specific areas important. I agree with Kevin about the locations of that specific, who's I'm targeting, who's my audience, who's my category of, my customer exactly. And also, I don't forget about the logistic planning and also the transportations. It's very important, like especially when we're having a new plan of, new project in Dubai, like they announced. I'll give an example of they announced about the new Metro Gold Line. Let's say, for example, is it close to those, very important infrastructure? That is very important. And because this will be a long-lasting project, so it will stay, it's gonna be a legacy for the entertainment. So as always, we need to, I don't see the challenge in UAE, the weather, but the thing is that we might do a huge venues of these facilities that contain. I don't think so now we're having an issue into, ACs or whatever we call into cooling systems. We see a good example in Qatar when they built a stadium with ACs. I don't think so will be an issue here in hot region. But I think it's that will be a good example. Dubai also planning to build a lot of things within this, strategy. Now with the budget, I don't think so. We having an issue with the capital, with the budget. So there is a plan, and I always believe into it that we can target these things, and we need to have, like, beside all facilities, the retails, the accommodations, the hospitalities, and also type of hotel, what we are looking at, and also the infrastructure is very important. Within that, we can get our ROI, return of investment, if we're talking about into entertainment, but the entertainment part of our economy, and I think there is a promising until 2032. There is a lot of initiatives will happen, projects that it will be affecting to economic and attracting the tourism and also internal people who's living in UAE or in the region. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Before I, wrap it up, I do have a question that I'm very curious about, but it's more like a challenging one. If you had a limited budget, what would you invest more in, the technology or designing the overall experience? And may I know why?
If I had an unlimited budget, I would keep it to myself what I would be investing. No. But seriously, the most important thing I think really going forwards for all of us is if with an unlimited budget, we still face the same problems that we face even with a small budget. And the real place to put all of your time and energy is with the one resource that is most important to you. And that is the people that come to your facility, who pay your wage, who work with your staff, who enjoy the facility. And if they really enjoy the facility, they come back again and again with their families. So to answer your question, with an unlimited resource at this moment in time, I would be investing in the next generation of customer engagement.
Yes, Mr. Mohamed Attia.
Your question about limited budget or unlimited budget?
I said unlimited, yes.
Unlimited budget.
Yeah.
Definitely unlimited budget, I will definitely balance it between across all. I have to do the right designs. In the same time, I have to use it with the right technology, the right immersive technology, because it's to draw see, it's all started from design, by the way. It's not only technologies, but it's all started from designs. So you have to design it correctly before you integrate the technology. So you need, first of all, to draw the full customer experience, the full customer journey. Then from that there, where you need to use the technology, where you have to fit in the right gaming, socializing, all of that, to make it really the next generation of entertainment, or the next generation of technology aspect plus entertainment. So it's all together. You cannot spend only in designs and leave technology. No, you have to draw the customer technology in the beginning, then later you have to integrate technology to be part of it. Without technology, it will never work. We cannot go again back to 18-wheeler games from some companies, or we go to very, very far games. This will never work again. Only the gaming still work without technology. Which technology is the big part now is the redemption games. We call it a legal gambling. The redemption is the legal gambling. So doesn't really require a technology a bit, because still you throw ball, you play basketball. It's technology is a part, but it's not a big part. But this is only the redemption. But if you want something with technology and all of that, definitely you have to put the right technology, as Kevin said.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed Attia. Yes, Mr. Adel.
Yeah, from my opinion, I believe I will be spending into the strategy, the infrastructure, what customer they are looking into it. Like, for example, I need to study what we have, what type of customer we have. Do we have a children? Do we have adult? Do we have who's we are targeting actually? So from that budget, I will do the study beside what I'm planning, and also I will discover what is my weaknesses and a strength, so that to target that specific area, for example, and do I need to make it in the venue or outdoor? This is depend on who surround me. The location is very, very important in any businesses, especially entertainment. But on communities, it will be successful. I believe into communities and residential areas that will be successful. The reason we know the type of population there, and the capacity from it. But yeah, from my perspective, that will be my goal into that strategy. Thank you.
Thank you so much to all the three of you for your amazing answers. And honestly, I feel like I also learned a thing or two. I'm very excited to see what the future holds for the future of gaming. And I think today's conversation has really highlighted the future of gaming and entertainment is not just about the technology itself. It's much more than that. It's about creating experiences that are social, they're engaging, immersive, and commercially sustainable, while giving visitors like me a reason to come back, be it with my family, be it with my friends, in different new ways. And, again, we're already seeing the MENA region has a significant investment and innovation across the leisure and entertainment sector. And, the gaming has the potential to become an increasingly important part of this ecosystem. And so I would like to thank our three speakers for sharing their expertise and perspectives with us today. On behalf of the Entertainment and Leisure Show and Business of Entertainment, thank you to everyone who joined us today. We hope you found the discussion insightful and useful as you explore the future of gaming, FEC, and immersive entertainment in the region. We look forward to welcoming you to the next E&L Pulse. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Noor, Mr. Kevin, Mr. Adel, Mr. Mohamed
It's a
Attia.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure to have you guys. Such a wonderful session. I'm pretty sure everyone is refreshed. There's a lot of people are going to talk about this as well. So thank you so much once again.
Thank you so
And
much.
also for the audience out there who's been a part of the show, we hope you've enjoyed the session. To let everyone know, our E&L exhibition is going to take place from the 18th to the 20th of Jan next year. So please show that everyone marks your calendars as well, and hope to see you guys in the next Pulse session. Thank you
Thank
all.
you
God
so
bless.
much.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.